Hello and welcome. In this section, we're going to take a comprehensive introduction to everything related to Figma. We'll be looking at the specific tools we'll be utilizing within Figma and also exploring the various properties and features that we'll be making use of throughout our lessons. And first of all, I have my Figma application open on the very first major portion that is visible to us is our canvas. If I right click and then click on show and hide UI, okay, this is how we first expand our canvas, and this is the maximum visibility our canvas can have. For example, all apart from that, we have left and right properties, which I will explain in short further on. If we want to expand our view, our canvas, we can expand it this way, and by right clicking again on show and hide UI, all our left and right UI elements will reappear. And first of all, if we focus our attention on the UI in the left hand portion, then right at the very top, we can see the file's name, which is of course also clearly visible inside our tab. Therefore, from this location, we have the option to easily modify the file's name. Below that, we have two distinct options available, one for file and another for assets. Currently, we are situated within the files section. Inside the files section, the very first thing we see is pages, which is the section related to pages. And within this pages section, we have created various different pages. We will be working on these 3 pages further along in the course. And this particular page, I've just created it for this specific section so that we can use its different properties and tools and get a proper introduction to them. So we can create different pages where we can organize our various sections further and so on. And in this way, we can create a page here on the plus icon. It's as simple as that, just by clicking. Secondly, regarding the assets we possess, we have the capability to create various libraries. And later on, as we proceed to develop our components, we will certainly be making use of this assets tab throughout the duration of this course. Okay, on the assets tabs, the advantage for us here will be that if, for example, we have already created components, then we can search for a component here, and that component will then appear for us. So for instance, right now I've searched for button, because in the future within this course we will be creating buttons, and this button that we have created, I can simply drag it and drop it right here. So the advantage that we will gain from these asset tabs is this. And in addition to this, let me just remove this for a moment, right? Beyond that, if we want to include or exclude any libraries that are not part of the components we've already created or our existing UI kit, then we can easily manage their inclusion or exclusion from here. I'll come back to the file section once more. As Sentence said, and here at the very bottom, right after the pages option, what we have next. If I were to quickly close this window, the next available option that we find under the file menu is for layers. So with layers, we have a system of hierarchy, and in this system, all our elements and then the nested elements, all of them are visible within the hierarchy. So we'll understand this in a bit more detail, or rather we'll explore it further